right, welcome back to day 3 here in Fuerteventura. We are just beginning the action for the day, the start of the double elimination. Day 3, I'm Dave Tyberski here in the booth ringside here at Sotavento Beach, beautiful Canary Islands, Fuerteventura, bringing you the action as it happens live here from the beach. We've got on the water right now Bruce Demutis versus Jono Schult. You've got Jono Schult right there, quickly recovering his kite. We came on just in time for the start of the heat, so you guys didn't miss any of the tricks. I had a few things to take care of here on the audio side, and but looks like we're up and running for the day. So welcome, and spread the news. Let your friends know. Tweet it and share it. Let everyone know that we are broadcasting the start of the double eliminations. Here it is a much lighter wind day so far than we have had the past couple days. We've got about only 15 to 20 knots on the in the competition area. It's Jono Schulte right there outside, going for a slim chance, going down. But it looks like he's leading this heat right now against Bryce Demutis from France or New Caledonia. It looked like Bryce actually went down, lost his kite, swimming back to the beach now, looking to get another kite and make it back out on the water, hopefully. Because Jono is looking pretty lonely out there. That is Bryce right there swimming in. Unfortunate for him losing his kite, but he can get another kite and head back out on the water, as right now the spread is not that large. It's got his 6 points. He only didn't really get any tricks in before losing his kite, but Jono only has a 5.25 and is actually fishing for his board out in the back as we speak, so there's still plenty of time. So, but yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in, and yesterday was a crazy day. It was great. Very strong winds. Had some amazing heats going down with that final right there with Alex Pastor and Yuri Zun. Pretty close heat up to about 3/4, and then Yuri kind of pulled ahead as Alex wasn't able to execute all the tricks that he had hoped for. But yeah, you can catch that heat on one of our media partners' site clipclock.com. It's got the actual heat isolated right there for you, or you can just go to our YouTube page and watch the whole day's action as it was broadcast here live. But it's an amazing day here in the Canaries. We've got a little bit more cloud cover than we saw the past few days, but I expect that to burn off somewhat. But it's kind of keeping a little glare on the water. But we had I had our tower start to fall victim to the rising tides and shifting sands as we started to kind of keel over and had to evacuate right after that final heat, with crews yelling, "Get out of the tower, get out of the tower, it's going to go over." So I'm sitting about 5 meters up in the air. I did not want to lose all our gear and potentially my body parts in a crash into the sea. So we had to vacate pretty quick, but we relocated the whole tower, and we're sitting high and dry at the moment. Anyways, we'll see what happens when the tide comes up, as we are no longer as high as we were. But looks like we've got a good angle. I've definitely still got the best view in the house, and we've got a full day of action in front of us that I'm really looking forward to. Hope you guys are too. Right now, Bryce Demutis, I don't see him getting another kite, so he may be just down for the count, just calling it a day. Unfortunately for him, and unfortunately for Jono Schulte, he's not going to have much competition here in this heat, but he's out there. Right there, you can see him on the water riding his slingshot kite, still setting up for some tricks, but he's got this one in the bag, it looks like. Just 15 seconds remaining here in this first heat of our double elimination. On the water next, who do we have? We've got Michael Schitzhofer and Heinrich Bergers. on deck. Schitzhofer's got oh, thank you, Annika. I've got a one of our event directors has given me a cap to wear. Renee Egley cap, so I'll try and fit this on during the break. But in the meantime, stick with us. We've got more coming up. Michael Schitzhofer versus Heinrich Burgers on the way. So stick around. We'll be right back with more from Fuerteventura. And the heat is on, back in action with Mr. Michael Schitzhofer and Heinrich Burgers from Aruba. So we've got Schitzhofer from Austria and Heinrich Burgers from Aruba, the island of Aruba, making the trek over here. Complete other side of the Atlantic. And Heinrich opening up pretty hot with a nice trick, straight out of the gate. Shitzy with something out the back. I didn't quite see that. Heinrich looking for a 3-1-3 and getting it. So we've got 4.7 for Michael Schitzhofer. He's got a Mobe and a 3-1-3 under his belt right now. And Heinrich's got a blind judge 3 and a 3-1-3 for a total of 3.83. So we've got Schitzhofer with a pretty solid lead right now over the young Aruban rider. That Schitzhofer right there coming in. He's got wakeboard boots on. He's a little bit bigger build, so he can definitely handle a bit more kite probably. Nice laid out S-bend from Schitzhofer. Burgers, S1 attempt going down, losing his bar. Hopefully quick to recover, and he's back up and riding, but Schitzhofer is out the back. Going for a slim chance, or NIS. Basically, the move is called a slim chance, but slim chance is proper slim chance. You're quite inverted, but it is possible to do it not so inverted, and therefore we've coined the term non-inverted slim, or NIS, which is kind of funny because there's all sorts of crazy names that we call these tricks that who knows, there's no real rhyme or reason, but everyone seems to call things a little differently. But we have about 3.5 minutes remaining here in this heat, I believe. And Schitzhofer's sitting pretty with a nice 7-point spread between these two riders. Michael Schitzhofer leading 15.73 to Heinrich Berger's 7.79, which is a pretty comfortable lead for the Austrian over the young Aruban rider. And there's that S1 that he was looking for. It's basically S-bend to blind with an air pass, so they call it an S-bend pass, or an S1. If he was to bring it back around to heel side, that would be an S3 or a S-bend 3. I think most of these guys are riding 9-meter kites right now. Maybe some of the smaller guys are already on 8s, but yeah, as I mentioned earlier, it's about 15 to 20 knots. And we've got guys on probably anywhere from 8-meter kites to 10-meter kites. I'm seeing it seems to be what's mostly pumped up, as we didn't really see any of these kites in the previous days, as we've had much stronger winds. Ooh, and Schitzhofer taking one hard, going down. Hopefully he recovers from that one quickly. But he's got this one so far. He's actually got Mr. Heinrich Berger's moving, not advancing, but moving past him in the scoring right now with a minute 45 remaining. Michael sitting with 15.73 points. Heinrich Berger's with a 19, so Hendrick has moved into the lead here in the second heat of the double elimination, second heat of the day here in Fuerteventura. Heinrich just working his way up to the top of the box. Going to do something right in front of the judges. Coming in, let's see what he's got. Oh, nice front mob. Ooh, losing a foot out of the strap and coming down, but riding away. I'm pretty sure they're going to give him some points for that, but that landing was not as clean as as he would have liked. One of the downfalls of riding straps, when you come down hot, there's a good tendency you can bounce out. Schitzy's down at the bottom of the box. He's got 20 points right now, so he's regained his lead. Oh, and Heinrich going down. Schitzy down as well. But right now, these guys are just jockeying between first and second. Heinrich's just taking it again with only 8 seconds remaining, so I don't know if Michael's going to have the time. It looks like his kite is doing something pretty funky down on the water, and that's Heinrich right there coming in. No need to do another trick because Heinrich Bergers is going to be advancing here in this second heat of the day. Bergers advancing, so pretty happy young Aruban kid, I'm going to guess. And rightly so, as he's just beaten Michael Schitzoff for one of the most solid riders that we've got. So welcome back. Here I am in the booth. Got my new hat on from Annika and Renee Igley. Thanks, Renee. He's one of our sponsors here. Actually, the man who's made this event happen for many, many years. Longest running PKRA event ever. So thank you to Renee Igley and his whole crew. He's got an amazing kite center and windsurf center here on the beach in Sotavento. Always puts together a spectacular event along with Malia Goriones, the hotel sponsor for us here. Fuerte Action, clothing store here in Fuerteventura and clothing brand for the island of Fuerteventura, Canary Islands. What else we've got? Yeah, and all you guys for tuning in. So thanks everyone for being here. I'm Dave Tyberski here in the booth ringside at the water's edge, bringing you the action with more action on the way. So stick around. We've got our next heat coming up with Artem Garoshenko versus Gonzalo Alcazar for our third heat of the double elimination here, day 3 in Fuerteventura. Stick around.
For the right time, please show me a sign. I check your horoscope and it said that you should be mine. I'm saying that you're fine in all the other terms. I'm trying to get to know you so we have a lot to learn. I'm knowing that you're special and you probably feel the same. You're blushing, hiding feelings, but I ain't trying to play no games. These other dudes are trouble, they're lacking better humor. Forget your past problems, I can be your better future. I've had my eye on you, but I'm not the stock of sight. I try to show you signs between the lines that I write. I set the record straight, how much longer do I wait? I'm digging you more than heads be digging through the crates. Let's get to know each other, girl, there really ain't no rush. So we can take our time, cause I'm trying to earn your trust. No matter what you are, Scorpio or Gemini, we can be a match together, girl, just show me your sign. Virgo, Scorpio, what do you know? Moonlight, starlight, my libido. Soul is in the house, Aries and Gemini. Light it up, blow it to the sky. One love, my
All right, back on here with who do we got? We've got Artem Garoshenko from Russia on the North Kite versus Mr. Gonzalo Alcazar on the Air Rush Kite Razor. That's Gonzalo right there, coming down like a ton of bricks, but not really riding away clean. We are a little bit closer to the beach, so we're probably going to get a little bit more of a beach noise coming in for a little ambiance during the heat. Got a little bit more exposure to the wind here in our current position, but still looking pretty good. Had an amazing session myself yesterday after the event, which was great to get out in some gnarly strong winds. It was pretty exciting. These little kickers rolling in, fun to play around in. Looks like there's a lot less swell than a couple days prior. It never really materialized. They were saying some 2-3 meter swell, but I didn't see anything even close to that. But line judge 3 right there from our Russian competitor Artem Garoshenko. That's gonna give him a little pickup. He's got right now we've got Gonzalo Alcazar with a 4.21 and a waiting for that last trick from Garoshenko to come in, but previously with a 3 point, bumping up right now to a 7.2. So Garoshenko leading this heat right now from Russia. think that was a KGB from Gonzalo Alcazar. Just kind of caught the end of it. But yeah, it looks not as gusty, that's for sure. Still a little gusty, but nothing like we saw with those strong winds yesterday. Nice low mob from Garashenko. Not the fastest execution of takeoff and landing, but it's definitely going to add to his overall point total. Right now we're looking at a 9.11 for Gonzalo Alcazar from Spain to a 7.2 from Garashenko. So very close heat right now. Gonzalo just leading slightly. I think we're waiting for a couple tricks to come in. There we go. It's coming in. Garashenko just moved into the lead with that last back mob that he did. 12.6 to 9.11. So, and a Hasselhoff front mob -1 from Garashenko, which is going to help him out. Not the smoothest landing, but it's going to count. And there goes Gonzalo for a low back mob and not riding out of it. Oh, and blind judge attempt from Garashenko and putting his kite down right there, as you can see. Not really where you want your kite. I'm sure you can hear a little bit more close proximity to our judges downstairs, or at least there's a little bit more sounds traveling a little bit better. So you've got, you can hear our head judge Sammy Gali in the background shouting to the judges as Gonzalo, actually that was, not sure that was Gonzalo or Garashenko, but someone with an S1, I believe. Just kind of caught it there at the end. It was kind of looking between the... And the back low mob from Gonzalo attempt again going down. Oh, and there's an S1 attempt from Garashenko going down as well. So both these guys in the last minute, really a tight heat. 16 points right now for Garashenko to 13 points for Alcazar. So it is anyone's heat right now here in the last 45 seconds. And Gonzalo going down once again. This guy's giving it their all. 3-1-3 from Garashenko. Kite kind of high, but he's going to take it. And that could do it for him. He's got a two-trick lead, basically. So right now, I think that's going to do it. Gonzalo going down yet again. And he's actually over his trick limit. And he can no longer try any more tricks. They will not be counted because he's reached his 12-trick limit. And Garashenko's got one more he's allowed to do. And there he goes. He sticks his S-bend pass right there at the buzzer. So that's going to solidify the deal for Garashenko, moving on against our Spanish competitor. Unfortunate for Gonzalo, as I'm sure he wanted to do well here in front of his home crew, as you can imagine anyone would want to do. But that's going to do it for Artem Garashenko, advancing over Gonzalo Alcazar from Spain. So we've got Paul Serran on deck with versus Patrick Blanc. So France versus Spain coming up. So stick around. We'll be right back.
dig your vibes, never knew that you existed. I'm showing interest, trying to give you what you're missing. Comfortable and chilling with a man that's on a mission. I know you get approached, hearing all type of game. Every dude the same, talk simple and plain. Got that same routine, playing like a movie scene. I'm trying to flip the script, play the king and you be queen. Dream of being by your side, truly caught my eye. I'm hoping you reply to the rose in a rhyme, cause I know we make a match, simple as that. I know they saying things about me, but let's stick to the facts. It's more than rap, it's passionate lyrics over the breaks. I'm hoping you relate to whatever it takes. See, I can hit you with a line time couldn't define, but I'd rather take action, girl, just show me a sign.
Virgo, Scorpio, what do you know? Moonlight, starlight, other Leo. Taurus in the house, and my Aries and Gemini. Light it up, blow it to the sky. One love, my Aquarius and Pisces. The Sagittarius, delirious and killer weeds. And the Caps and the Cancers hold it down. I pay attention to the signs around me. 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 I pay attention to the signs from the sky.
And we are back live once again. Back with Mr. Paul Ceron versus Patrick Blanc. I think Patrick's on a 9. This is what he said this morning he was going to take. He's not the biggest guy either. He's pretty small. 16 years old from Barcelona, Spain. Nice little rally from Patrick. And Ceron with a 3-1-3, nice and powered. A little boned out. Patrick boning out a shifty 5, I think. Patrick heading back towards the beach as Paul Ceron from France makes his way out to the back of the box. Plenty of room to do a trick. Let's see, we've got some of our other competitors outside on the water warming up. It's Patrick here from Barcelona coming in. See what he's got. He says, I'm just going to pinch and try and get upwind a bit. Oh, both these guys throwing tricks right there at the... I missed Ceron. I think that was NIS from Patrick. Not sure what it was from Paul Ceron. They both seem to land it pretty clean and ride away. Oh, S3 tried to get that last one 180 in at the last minute, and that could have been the downfall of that trick for him. He could have maybe just stuck it to toe side instead of bringing it around and ridden away from it. But you never know. You got to try. And this kid rips. He charges. Patrick is a very good rider, and definitely expect to see him progress as he matures here in the sport. as he is only 16 years old. Oh, low mob. And just got the bar, and it looked like his upper body was still completely looking backwards as his lower body was riding away. And nice slim chance from Paul Saran down here at the bottom of the box. Ooh, and a jump kite loop from, with 2 kite loops from Patrick Blanc. He must have just had a pretty big gust and said, you know what, I'm just going to send it. Safety send it. Sometimes that's the best thing to do when you're just going Mach 50 downwind in a gust. You're best off just pulling the trigger, I think, sometimes. Settling back down again and starting from scratch. That's what I like to do. Patrick Blanc is got a nice little lead going right now, 16.5 to 8.9 from Saran. And Patrick with a super aggressive maneuver down at the bottom. I'm not sure what it was. I just kind of caught it, but not sure if they're going to give it to him or not because he lost the bar there at the end. And they're going to count it a crash. I think he needs to ride for a few meters under control. If he loses the bar after that, it's still counted, but I think he lost the bar too soon after landing for it to count. Under 2 minutes left in this heat. And Patrick with the front mob. Not the smoothest of landings. It is quite a little sand fest up here in the tower. I'm going to say that. Got this little light sand that's just wrapping around in this eddy, getting all over everything. But you know what? It's worth it to bring you guys the action here up close and personal. So I do hope you appreciate it, as I do appreciate you guys tuning in. Looks like Patrick's getting a little tired, but I can't imagine why. He's just been going his hardest for about 6 minutes and 40 seconds right now. And it looks like it's paying off as he's still in the lead with 25 points to 15.7 for Saran from France. And that's going to do it. That's going to be it for the day for Mr. Saran, unfortunately. He's been dethroned by Mr. Patrick Blanc. It's 15.7 to 25.24. And that's pretty much going to do it for those two. But there is more on the way. Do not fret. I know you may have been worried that that is it, but I'm here to assure you that that's not it. That's not it for the day at all. We've got plenty more on the way and coming up. Here, my little magic tablet says we have Jerome Kleutens versus Stefan Spiesberger from Austria. So Belgium versus Austria, but I've heard Jerome's been spending some time in Tarifa, hanging out with Gisela, and who else hangs out there? Alex is riding there, and little Liam was saying that he's buddies with him, and he's been training with him most of the winter. So Jerome Kleutens versus Stefan Spiesberger on the way. So stick around. We'll be right back with more here live from Fuerteventura.
See, I've been waiting for the right time. Please show me your sign. I check your horoscope and it said that you should be mine. I'm saying that you're fine in all the other terms. I'm trying to get to know you so we have a lot to learn. I'm knowing that you're special and you probably feel the same. You blush and hiding feelings, but I ain't trying to play no games. These other dudes are trouble, they're lacking better humor. Forget your past problems, I can be your better future. I've had my eye on you, but I'm not the stalker type. I try to show you signs between the lines that I write. I set the record straight, how much longer do I wait? I'm digging you, more the heads be digging through the crates. Let's get to know each other, girl, there really ain't no rush. So we can take our time, cause I'm trying to earn your trust. No matter what you are, Scorpio or Gemini, we can be a match together, girl, just show me your sign.
Virgo, Scorpio, what do you know? Moonlight, starlight, all of the Leo. Taurus in the house, with my Aries and Geminis. Light it up, blow it to the sky.
And we're back. Back. And seriously, in the midst of some solid action here with Stefan Spiesberger, who you're seeing right there, I believe, coming in on his purple and orange Lifesaver kite. That's what it looks like anyways. And he is up against Mr. Cloyton's Jerome. Oh, and Cloyton's sticking a sick S3, I believe. Kite coming down. Landed it hot and hard. Definitely an impressive trick from our young competitor from Belgium. Belgica, as they say in Spanish. Here in the Canaries, they speak Spanish, but it's quite different than the Spanish that I'm used to. It's pretty interesting. Went karting the other day with some buddies here from the PKRA, and yeah. This old gentleman spoke a really interesting dialect of Spanish. I couldn't really understand everything he was saying, but always cool to see the subtleties of a country, that's for sure. And in this case here. But we've got Spiesberger right there with a nice front blind. Here's my pick up my tablet coated with sand. And just had to blow it off. Check out the scores on these guys. I definitely am interested to check out what that S3 was scored for Cloyton's. It wasn't anything super special from the judges. There was 1.6. Actually, there was a couple 6s and a 5.8. So the highest scored trick, well, not really. Actually, the front blind Mo from Spiesberger actually scored higher, which is kind of interesting. I thought the execution on the S3 was a little bit better myself, but hey, I'm not a judge anymore. I'll leave that up to them. I'm just going to call it like I see it and leave it up to you guys as well. We've got 19.17 points for Clayton's to 16.14 or 16.4 for Spiesberger. So right now Clayton's with a small lead over Mr. Spiesberger with 2 minutes 35 seconds remaining here in this heat of our double elimination. We got 15 to 20 knots on the water. Guys are on 9-meter kites. And definitely lighter winds than we've seen the past few days here in beautiful Fuerteventura, Sotavento, in the Islas Canarias, Canary Islands, located in the Atlantic Ocean off the coast of Morocco, basically, belonging to Spain. And Spiesberger with a nice trick out the back. Still, Clayton's with a small, actually Spiesberger now with a small lead. Less than 1 minute remaining here in this heat. We've got Spiesberger right there loading up. Oh, nice back roll pass. I guess I'd call that a back mob. That is definitely going to help him, as Clayton's right there putting his kite down in the water on that last trick attempt. With only 30 seconds remaining. Waiting for that score to come in from Spiesberger on that late mob. That should put him up in a pretty solid lead, unless Clayton's pulls out something super special here in the last 5 seconds. Down to the wire. Spiesberger loading up. Not going to count. And that's going to do it for those two young riders, Mr. Jerome Claytons and Stefan Spiesberger. Right now it is looking like a pretty solid win for Stefan. So congratulations to him. We've seen him do well in events past. And he's definitely becoming more comfortable finishing in the top of the fleet. So it'll be interesting to see him, how he progresses here in the later rounds. But he'll be moving on up the ladder. And let's see, we've got coming up next, Victor Hayes versus Nils Wesch. So we've got France versus Germany on deck coming up. So stick around. We'll be right back with more here live beachside from Fuerteventura, Sotavento Beach, beautiful Canary Islands.
One love, my
really dig your vibes, never knew that you existed. I'm showing interest, trying to give you what you're missing. Comfortable and chilling with a man that's on a mission. I know you get approached, hearing all type of game. Every dude the same, talk simple and plain. Got that same routine, playing like a movie scene. I'm trying to flip the script, play the king and you be queen. Dream of being by your side, truly caught my eye. I'm hoping you reply to the rose in a rhyme, cause I know we make a match, simple as that. I know they saying things about me, but let's stick to the facts. It's more than rap, it's passionate lyrics over the breaks. I'm hoping you relate, do whatever it takes. See, I can hit you with a line time couldn't define, but I'd rather take action, girl, just show me a sign.
Virgo, Scorpio, what do you know? Moonlight, starlight, all of the Leo. Taurus in the house, and my Aries and Gemini. Light it up, blow it to the sky. One love, my Aquarius and Pisces.
All right, Niels Wesch and Victor Hayes on the water right now, with Niels lighting it up on his liquid force kite right out of the gate. And Victor Hayes right in front and center with a nice blind judge 3. Looking back in. All right, two tricks for each of these guys. Right now, it is pretty much tied up. Actually, we've got Victor Hayes with a slight lead. 8.58 to a 5.17 from Niels Wesch. And Niels missing the bar on that trick. So if you are following that ladder down below, let's see. We've got the schedule for the day is we're going to go all the way up to heat 36, which I guess doesn't really help you because it doesn't say what heat that is. But we are going to make it through 11 heats this morning of the men before we go on to the women's first women heat of the day. Do a couple more men's heats, a couple more women's heats, and then wrap up the day with a couple men's heats. But we are not going to finish off today. We're going to save it for tomorrow. So if you're keen on checking out the finals, you're going to have to come back tomorrow because we are in day 3 of day 5 of our 5-day event here in Sotavento. So we also have a second discipline that we're going to do once we finish the double. It's called the PKRA Rules Air Style. Seeing how this is such a great venue for big tricks and high jumps, we're going to created a second discipline to take advantage of that. So tune in. We're going to be broadcasting that as well. But we still have we have Niels Wesch moving ahead here in this heat with a slight advantage, 10 points. Actually, no, just got the update. Victor Hayes still in the lead right now with a 14.18 to Nils Wesch's 10.94. Oh, and Nils with an S1, and then Victor going down pretty hard and right behind him. Nils saw him crash. He was like, yeah, I just landed my trick. And that puts Nils Wesch in the lead right now with a 16.64 to a 14.18. So Nils Wesch just taking over control of this heat here with 2 minutes remaining. Nils can put a couple more solid tricks on the board. He could be taking this one home, but there's still plenty of time, and it's not that big of an advantage. Actually, now it is. It's a 22.5 for Nils Wesch to a 14.18. So Victor's got his work cut out for him if he's going to regain control of this heat. Victor going down, just got inverted and basically entered the water upside down. So Nils Wesch adding more points and pretty much sealing the deal here with 30 seconds remaining here in the heat against Mr. Victor Hayes. So Nils going down, but I don't think Victor's going to have time here to put any more tricks on the board, as we've got 15 seconds remaining, and Victor is at a deficit of about over 10 points. So not going to be enough time, unfortunately, for Victor Hayes. It's going to be Nils Wesch right there. The buzzer going off. Moving forward here through this, through that heat right there is Mr. Nils Wesch, who I think is going to be pretty happy about that. And but up next, we've got more action to be had. We've got Mr. Sergei Borisov from Russia. If you can guess where he's from, I would guess Russia. Versus Ariel Corniel, one of our Dominican riders now residing in Spain, in Fuerteventura, actually here. Ariel is an amazing rider to watch, and definitely knows these conditions, as he's been hanging out here in Fuerteventura for a while now. But anyways, we've got that coming right up, so stick around. We'll be back with Sergei Borisov versus Ariel Corniel here live from the 2012 Fuerteventura World Cup. I'm Dave Taberski here in the booth ringside, bringing you the action.
Delirious and killer weeds, and the caps and the cancers hold it down. I've
I've been waiting for the right time. Please show me a sign. I check your horoscope and it said that you should be mine. I'm saying that you're fine in all the other terms. I'm trying to get to know you so we have a lot to learn. I'm knowing that you're special and you probably feel the same. You blush and hiding feelings, but I ain't trying to play no games. These other dudes are trouble, they're lacking better humor. Forget your past problems, I can be your better future. I've had my eye on you, but I'm not the stalker type. I try to show you signs between the lines that I write.
That is Ariel Corniel. Oh, going for something off the bat and not making the pass. Kite going straight down. Ooh, and not a good position for his kite to be going down. He's got a fifth line on it. And right now the fifth line is in rip in half position as he just abandoned his kite and is looking for another. It looks like he's got a friend here on the beach as Ariel's swimming back in quickly. Frantically. Excuse me, as Sergey is throwing tricks out the back. Just grabbing a new kite like it was meant to happen. So Ariel Corniel is back on the water as we've got Sergey. I know he landed a trick, but I don't see it. There it is. He's got a 3-1-3 and a blind judge 3 under his belt already, racking up 8.8 points. So Ariel's got his work cut out for him as Sergey's going for a back mob 5 and loses the bar and kite just gone. So Sergey losing his kite, unfortunately, as well. He's going to have to get his wakeboard boots off, and those came off pretty quick. Wish I could get out of my boots that fast. And he is swimming back towards the beach, kind of giving Ariel a little bit better chance to regain his lost minutes. And Ariel just pulling off blind judge. And that's Sergey Borisov right there, pushing his way, swimming, paddling back to the beach. His buddies are waiting at the water's edge with a new kite. So both of these guys with a pretty good support crew. Most of these guys have someone with them usually who can who's on deck as a caddy, helping with gear issues, rigging. All that stuff. A lot of these guys travel to all these events with a caddy. Some of them don't have that the fortune of being able to do that. So these guys are definitely helping each other out as friends when they're not actually competing and doing their heats. That is Ariel Corniel right there coming in. Ooh, the S1 going down, not really making it. Just getting his bar back and heading out. Ariel has not been, I don't think, riding as well as I know he can. I'm not sure if it's these conditions. But he's got his work cut out for him as Sergey is back out on the water, and Ariel still has not caught up to his points that he put out. And Sergey just right out of the gate, throwing down another pretty decent scoring trick. That is definitely going to bump him up So Sergei Borisov leading this heat here with Ariel Corniel coming in towards the beach right there. And there's his blind judge 3, but going down, not really getting the execution I know that he wants, he's looking for. So definitely having a little bit of a hard time here. Sergei Borisov with a solid 10-point lead over Ariel Corniel. Right now, Ariel's got minute 46 right now left in this heat, in which he can try and close that gap, but he's definitely got to pull out some solid tricks here as Borisov is riding really well. Pretty impressive rider, Sergei Borisov from Russia, Russian Federation. There's Borisov loading up. Blind judge. Nice low mob from Ariel on the way out. It's going to help, but he's going to have to really work in this last 55 seconds here of this heat. Trying to stay right in front of the judges, it looks like. And Borisov with a nice S3 stomping the landing. I don't think Ariel's going to be able to do a whole lot, but that was a solid front mob from Ariel. But unfortunately, I think it's a little too late. 30 seconds. That front mob's definitely going to help him out. And Borisov sitting with a 25 points, and Ariel only with a 12 points. And that's not going to be enough. That was a and a slim chance there at the buzzer. Still, I don't think it's going to be enough. But he did get some solid tricks there right at the last minutes of the heat. Threw that chromo at the end, and then a slim with his kite pretty high. Scoring that chromo really high, actually, is 6.8 from one judge, but that's going to get dropped. And the low score on that was a 5, so he's got 6s kind of all the way around on that chromo. But waiting for those tricks to be approved, waiting for a blind judge 3, it looks like, from Sergei to be approved. Sorry about that. Get that off of the some guy standing in front of our camera, probably our cameraman. What kind of camera etiquette does he have? Anyways, I'm Dave Tyberski here in the booth, just looking over the judges' scoring tablets from that last heat. Still waiting for a few tricks to come in to be approved, so we don't have any finality on the final score or who is advancing. But we've got 2 tricks waiting to come in for Sergei Borisov with already a 25 points, and then we've got 3 tricks, the last 3 waiting to be approved from Ariel Corniel with a 12.34. So my guess is that it's still not going to be enough for Ariel Corniel, unfortunately. But yeah, we don't have final judging on that, but we do have final points in for Sergei Borisov, 25.72. Still waiting for that chromo and that slim to come in. And it's going to be a tight one, actually. So we're definitely I'm going to hold off on calling that one. So stick around. We'll be back with the results from this heat, as well as the next heat on deck is going to be Valentin Garat versus Alex Bornet. So we've got France versus Spain on deck. So stick around. We'll be right back with more here live from Fuerteventura and the beautiful Canary Islands.
it straight. How much longer do I wait? I'm digging you more than heads be digging through the crates. Let's get to know each other, girl, there really ain't no rush. So we can take our time, cause I'm trying to earn your trust. No matter what you are, Scorpio or Gemini, we can be a match together, girl, just show me your sign.
Virgo, Scorpio, what do you know? Moonlight, starlight, all of the Leo. Taurus in the house.
All right, we are back. That's Alex Bournet right there opening up with his first trick. And as you probably saw on the screen, right there at the bottom of on the PKRA.com live page, that was Ariel Corniel inching his way past Sergei Borisov in that pretty dynamic heat there, both of them losing their kites. And Ariel pretty much behind most of the heat. And then just at that last minute, he got that back mob, front mob, crow mob, and a slim chance. I think it was that crow mob that really put him up, as well as that front mob got him some pretty good points. So that was a pretty spectacular heat, and hopefully a spectacular heat on the water right now. So let's focus on that with Valentin Garat versus Alex Bournet, head-to-head, man-to-man. Both two tricks on the board right now for both of them, with Alex Bournet with a slight advantage at this point. Oh, and Valentin going down hard. Bournet getting another something or other. I'm not sure what it was. Bournet going with just a little jump out the back just to collect himself maybe. Valentin making his way back in. Valentin with a nice back to blind. Riding away smoothly. And a slim chance, or NIS, on the way out from Valentin, as he's putting a fair few points on the board right now. 19.79 to 8.87. So Valentin leading this heat by pretty solid margin, 10 points. So Mr. Bournet from Spain, you better start pulling some tricks, because we've got pretty big spread, but you've got plenty of time. I'm not sure if he can hear me, so I probably shouldn't just talk to him. But missing that one right there. We've got 3 minutes and 15 seconds. So Mr. Bournet, you've got time. Don't stress. But do the work. Valentin, 25.56. Sitting comfortable right now, 15-point lead. So, Mr. Bournet, you probably should start to stress. Oh, did you see that? That was pretty spectacular. Loading up, it almost looked like he did it on purpose. I think he was pulling a China badminton team move right there. I think he's trying to sabotage and just blow the heat. Just like those, yeah, pretty lame. If you ask me what those guys did, I don't know if you guys are watching the Olympics, but try and tune in and see a little bit of the news every night. Basically, I'm practicing for my job as commentating the Olympics in 2016. That's the way I look at it. No, I'm joking. I wish it was freestyle in the Olympics. That would be probably cooler than course racing for the general public to be exposed to our sport, in my opinion. But I don't think that's going to happen. I'm not sure if it's actually the best thing or not. And I think there's a lot of people who are questioning that as well. So it'd be interesting to hear some others' feedback on that. But anyways, thanks for the feedback on the Facebook plug-in in the thread on the Pro Kite Tour PKRA Facebook page. It's good to get the feedback, good or bad. Just trying to improve every day, every event, and definitely putting the work in. But nice trick out the back from Valentin. He's pretty much still sitting with a quite comfortable lead here. And Mr. Bornay in the last seconds, 30 seconds remaining. Still not, unfortunately, pulling it together just enough. As Valentin's been riding really well, actually, for here in this heat. I think his conditions today are a little bit more suited to a lot of these guys' riding styles. 3-1-3 out the back for Valentin, just putting a nail in it here against Mr. Alex Bornay. Unfortunately for Alex, I think this is going to be his last heat of the event, at least here in the freestyle. Hopefully he'll participate in our second discipline, but Valentin Garat advancing right there with solid 15-point advantage over Alex Bornay. So good luck, Mr. Valentin Garat. He's doing pretty well here in the early rounds. So good luck to him as he progresses through the next rounds here. But in the meantime, we've got more action coming up, as I believe we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we're going to go to our next male rider here. I don't see any women out on the water, but we are going into our next rounds. It looks like we might have Jono Schulte out on the water. I'm going to check with what that next heat is here in a matter of minutes. But in the meantime, yeah, we've got... no, that was our first heat. Jono Schulte, wasn't it? Anyways, we'll be back with more freestyle action here from the PKRA. Please stick around, and I'll be right back.
Different, known to keep it kinda distant. I really dig your vibes, never knew that you existed. I'm showing interest, trying to give you what you're missing. Comfortable and chilling with a man that's on a mission. I know you get approached, hearing all type of game. Every dude the same, talk simple and plain. Got that same routine, playing like a movie scene. I'm trying to flip the script, play the king and you be queen. Dream of being by your side, truly caught my eye. I'm hoping you reply to the rose in a rhyme. Cause I know we make a match, simple as that. I know they saying things about me, but let's stick to the facts. It's more than rap, it's passionate lyrics over the breaks. I'm hoping you relate to whatever it takes. See, I can hit you with a line time couldn't define, but I'd rather take action, girl, just show me a sign.
Virgo, Scorpio, what do you know? Moonlight, starlight, other Leo. Taurus in the house, and my Aries and Gemini's. Light it up, blow it to the sky. One love, my Aquarius and Pisces. The Sagittarius, delirious and killer weeds. And the Caps and the Cancers hold it down.
All right, we've got Jonah Schulte and Heinrich Bergers on the water. Here in the first heat of the second round of the doubles. Both of these guys advanced in their heats that first round, which is putting them here. Oh, and Jonah going down pretty hard. See if he can get his kite up quickly, hopefully. Jonah is back up and riding. As Hendrik's got a few trick attempts. He's got 3 trick attempts. Basically just landed 1 trick. And he's got a 5-point lead right now, 5-0. Hendrik Bergers from Aruba and Jonah Schulte from Holland with Jonah with a blind judge 3. Heinrich with the exact same trick. Oh, and Heinrich losing it. I'm not sure if they're going to count that. He rode for a couple meters at least after making the trick. I can see both these guys are on 7s. So winds are probably starting to fill in and increase as we can expect them to do throughout the day. Got the tide increasing here. Today is supposed to be the highest tide of the month, I think. And a nice slim chance from Heinrich, but not keeping it under control. It's going to result into a crash. Four minutes remaining here in this heat. Jonah Schulte versus Heinrich Bergers. Heinrich looking pretty loaded, as definitely the wind is building. There's his blind judge 3 that he didn't ride away from last time. And Heinrich, not sure what he was looking for there, probably a shifty 3. He's already done one, but a good chance he wants to improve upon it is what I'm guessing. And a slim chance from Jono. Oh, Berger's going down on a S-bend pass attempt. definitely the wind is increasing. I'm getting pushed around a bit up here in the tower. And yeah, I've just noticed some freak gusts kind of coming through, making me think my stuff's going to get ripped off the tower here. But I think we're safe. I've got stuff taped down. Oh, and a solid slim chance or NIS from Burgers on the way out. I think that's what it was. I just caught the tail end of it, but it looked like it to me from what I saw. And a solid front mob from Jono. That's he kind of needed that one, I think, to move it a little bit further ahead, kind of spread the gap, because he's got 11, almost 12 points prior to that trick. And we'll see as these new scores come in, because Hendrik has moved up to 16 points. And right now Jono's waiting for an approval on that last front mob. So pretty tight heat right now, with just over a minute 10 remaining here in the first heat of the double elimination second round. If you're just joining us, I'm Dave Tyberski, bringing you the action here live beachside from beautiful Sotavento Beach in the beautiful Canary Islands, island of Fuerteventura, Spain. Here, the men's freestyle double elimination on the water is Hendrix Berger versus Jono Schulte, with a very close heat. Jono with 18 points, Hendrik with a 16 points. So it is still anyone's game here, as we've got 20 seconds left. It basically can come down to this last trick that, Burgers is throwing but not really riding away from. It was just an S-bend to blind pass. And Jono with the late mob going down as well. See if 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1, and that's going to be it. Load, yep. He's getting, it's just going to be a stock air. I don't think it's going to be enough. So that's it. The heat is over. And it looks to me like we have Jono Schulte advancing over Heinrich Burgers by a decent lead, but not a ton. It wasn't just a blowaway, but it was a pretty good heat for sure from both of those young riders. So congratulations to Jono Schulte. I guess he is going to be advancing. Let's see. Yep, they say Jono Schulte wins. Yes. So you guys can see that on the screen sometimes faster than I can, but so it's pretty cool for you guys to follow, hopefully. Anyways, I'm Dave Tyberski here in the Tower of Power, high above the judges, bringing you the action here live from Fuerteventura, Sotavento. We've got a full day of action underway. We're going to try and make it through most of the double elimination. We're going to be heading to some women's heats here after, I think 2 more heats. And then we're going to make it up to the upper rounds, and we're going to save the semis and the finals for tomorrow, I think. So stick around. There's more action on hand as we are live here in Fuerteventura from a beautiful Sotavento Beach. Stick around, we'll be back with more action.
I've been waiting for the right time. Please show me a sign. I check your horoscope and it said that you should be mine. I'm saying that you're fine in all the other terms. I'm trying to get to know you so we have a lot.
And we're back with Artem Garashenko versus Patrick Blanc. On the water right there in those yellow trunks is Artem Garashenko from the Russian Federation. And out the back is Patrick Blanc, 16-year-old phenom from Barcelona, Spain, showing how they do it in Catalonia. Riding really strong. And definitely one to watch. I can see definitely even from my last comment that the wind has been picking up. The wind is visibly stronger right now. I can just see much more texture on the water. Oh, that shifty 5 from Blanc is pretty sick. He executes it really quickly. And there's a trick outside that I couldn't really see from Garashenko. See if our judges saw it. I'm sure they did. They are highly trained professionals and circus monkeys, as well as you may have seen one of our circus monkey judges backflipping off the tower yesterday. That was Ian. Oh, he's all these guys are amazing, amazing kiters and amazing judges, taking it very seriously, as it is very important, as these guys are battling against themselves and Mother Nature in pursuit of the ultimate prize, cash money and bragging rights, as well as the title of world champion. So pretty big deal. We've got tricks happening all over the course right now from both of these riders, Artem Garashenko and Patrick Blanc, destroying the waters here, Fuerteventura. Waiting for some approval on some of these tricks from our judges right now. It's showing Patrick as having an advantage. But still the early rounds. Garashenko going up for something. He almost did a rewind. A trick made famous by kiteboarding legend and icon Elliot LeBeau, ACL Productions. Elliot, I think, was the father of the rewind back in the day. Nice low mob from Garashenko. I can't wait till the Masters division comes on hand and we get all the old guys back out on the water, throwing all the old school tricks. Oh, sick! I think that was a KGB from Patrick Blanc, but man, he's just doing his tricks really quickly, and they just kind of look unique. It's kind of hard to put your finger on what they are sometimes. There was this guy named, I forget his last name, Pitbull, Darian, who used to do these kind of circus flips through his bar. And 4-line kites coming along. I don't think that's too easily done anymore. Still have a lot of unapproved tricks right now for Garashenko, so we don't have a real. Oh, and Garashenko going down, missing the bar. Don't have a real good idea on my tablet who's leading this one. Looks like you guys don't have it either, so I think we're waiting for our head judge to approve some of these tricks. Sometimes when things get in the heat of the moment and a trick gets missed or called different things by judges, there's a couple things that they want to look at before they approve them, so it kind of throws off the scoring until we can get them all entered into the computer and then therefore updated on the website and here on my tablet as well. But we've got 10 points for 10 trick attempts for Gerashenko. Blanc with a nice kite loop. And we've got 9 trick attempts for Patrick Blanc. So Gerashenko is getting towards the end as he goes, looked like for a front mo, but not really executing it properly. I think that's going to be his 11th trick attempt, so he's got one more trick attempt here, minute 15 remaining. Blanc making his way back towards the beach. Coming in, I think, yeah, it's pretty, not really enough tricks approved to make a call who's leading this one, but could be a tight matchup. We've got one more trick we can expect to see from Gerashenko. There he is going down, 45 seconds remaining. Anything he does now is not going to be counted. He's reached his 12 trick total trick allowance for the heat. Oh, and Patrick making his low-mo, missing the bar but grabbing the chicken loop and riding away, so that's going to count. And Gerashenko still working his way up, and I wouldn't be surprised if he tried another trick. Fortunately, it's not going to do him any good. We will just have to wait and see, as this one is a little too tight for me to make the call. Patrick kind of not getting what he was looking for. And that's going to do it. Gerashenko's got his tricks in right now, 27.74 for his approved tricks. And we've got still waiting on Patrick's here to come in, so he's got a fair amount of tricks. He's got like 8 tricks yet to be approved, already sitting at a 16.93. So I'm pretty certain, actually it could be anyone's game, to tell you the truth. It's going to be too close to call right now for me, so I'm just going to throw it to break. And keep your eyes on the screen, because we're going to be back with more action here. We've got coming up next, following this heat, we've got Stefan Spiesberger and Artem. And actually, that wouldn't be right. Artem Gerashenko was just in that last heat, so it'd be Nils Wesch versus Stefan Spiesberger. So that's on deck, coming your way here in just a few moments, so stick around. We'll be right back here from Fuerteventura with more action live from Sotavento.
Forget your past problems, I can be your better future. I've had my eye on you, but I'm not the stalker type. I try to show you signs between the lines that I write. I set the record straight, how much longer do I wait? I'm digging you, more the heads be digging through the crates. Let's get to know each other, girl, there really ain't no rush. So we can take our time, cause I'm trying to earn your trust. No matter what you are, Scorpio or Gemini, we can be a match together, girl, just show me your sign.
Virgo, Scorpio, what do you know? Moonlight, starlight, all of the Leo. Taurus in the house, with my Aries and Gemini. Light it up, blow it to the sky. One love, my Aquarius and Pisces. The Sagittarius, delirious from killer weeds. And the Caps and the Cancers hold it down. I pay attention to the signs around me. I pay attention to the signs around me.
I really dig your vibes, never knew that you existed. I'm showing interest, trying to give you what you're missing. Comfortable and chilling with a man that's on a mission. I know you get approached, hearing all type of games.
Alrighty, and we are back, and those results are in. You probably saw it on your screen. Gerashenko advancing over Patrick Blanc that last heat. So congratulations to the young rider from Russia. And we've got Nils Wesch from Germany on the water versus Stefan Spiessberger from Austria. Nils lighting it up straight away with a pretty sick blind judge 3. Way outside. That is Spiessberger right now that you're watching. Just a little pop 3. And Spiessberger going for something outside. Wasn't quite sure. And this is Nils Wesch from Germany making his way in front of the judges with his super boned out shifty 3 attempt going down. Spiessberger looking for something, but not finding the right situation. It looks pretty holy right where we are. I'm not sure if the wind's at a different angle, but you can see a clear wind shadow from the event tent here inside. And there is Nils shifty 3. Oh, nice blind mob, or front blind, front to blind pass from Spiessberger, and S-bend 3 attempt from Mr. Nils Wesch going down, not making it. But in the meantime, we've got Stefan Spiessberger riding his lollipop kite. It's a pretty cool looking colorway. It's orange and purple. It must be a North kite of some sort. One of our industry partners, North Kiteboarding. Hey, dude, come on in. Grab a seat, grab a headset. We've got Mr. Michael Schitzhofer joining us here in the booth. We gotta get that up nice and tight right there, and you should be good. Can you hear yourself?
Yeah, I hear myself.
All right.
Sounds good. Hello, everybody.
Hello, Michael. What's going on, man? You've had a tough run.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have enough time to come here now. I would love to be in the water, but yeah, it was tough for me. Yeah, I just come back from 8 weeks of no kiting because I broke my arm, and yeah. Was like 8 weeks no cutting, and then you come to Fuerteventura to Sotavento, and you just think you're on a different planet, huh?
Yeah, it's not the conditions that you want to jump right back into after an injury like that. So what happened to the arm? I mean, I remember you guys.
Yeah, I had a kite session, and afterwards came off the water and slipped on the beach, and broke my arm. Like Nils Wesch just broke his kite out there, ripped it in pieces.
Oh no! Nils' kite is down. His liquid force is now leaky force.
That's a bummer. Like 2.5 minutes left.
2.5 minutes.
Just swimming out there.
It looks like he could probably relaunch it and get back to the beach at least, but it's not. Actually, he could even get some tricks off with it.
I'm not sure. That thing is gonna pull to one side really bad.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. But we've got points on the board right now. We've got Nils or Stefan leading Nils here, so that is not going to be good news for Mr. Wesch.
No, and for the Germans out there.
No.
The Austrian is kicking ass.
The Austrian is your countryman is kicking ass. That's right. 17 points for Stefan. And
We'll try the low mob there.
missing his low mob. But unfortunate for Mr. Nils Wesch. He's got a big rip in the wingtip of his kite. You can see right there on screen. So that is going to be definitely a bit of a chore for him. Let's see if he actually tries a trick. Or if
I don't see anybody on the beach also with other liquid force kites, so it looks like he has to take that one still.
He's going to take Ariel's kite probably, huh? No, Ariel advanced. He might be up.
I think Ariel's in one of the next heats, or?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I thought we were going to go to the women after this, but we might just push on with some of the men as Nils makes his way back to the beach, limping, trying to get another kite. But he's not that concerned. He's got 1 minute left. There is still time to get another trick or two under his belt. But right now we've got Stefan with a solid 12-point lead over him. So
that's it if you ask me, because Niels is looking on the beach, nobody there to help him. It's quite sad.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Unfortunately, there are some folks who have caddies, who travel with them and keep it, as someone right there ready with another kite. And then there's people who don't have that luxury. So,
Want to go for a low mob 5, didn't pull it.
I don't think
it's also depending. If you have teammates with the same kite out there, just like in the next round, and they don't have something to do.
Yeah,
you're lucky. But if nobody's there for you,
he could probably pull something from Christoph, his teammate.
But I didn't see him on the beach so far.
I think you need to move this. Yeah, I don't know what he's up to. He might have been partying last night, but that's going to do it. But hey, we've got Mr. Scoot on over a little bit closer so people can watch the back of your chair.
I don't want to fall down. We're sitting pretty high up here in the tower.
Yeah, you don't want to lose the leg over the.
Yeah, I just saw yesterday that you almost the whole tower almost crashed.
Yeah, the tower. I was up here and everyone had vacated, and then the last person said, "Oh, what about Dave? Dave, get down! The tower is going to fall." So we had to evacuate the tower pretty quickly, but we relocated it here.
It looked really scary. Now you're in the middle of the beach.
Now we're in the middle of the beach instead of the middle of the water, but at least we don't have to. We had to wade up to water this deep just to get out.
On
the
other hand, now you're gonna have some presents when you come back after the party nights.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. There's probably gonna be. This is probably the ideal location after the party. We've got massive parties happening in this tent right behind us every day. But last night, actually, did you make it out to the party?
No, because I was second heat this morning, so no party for me yesterday. But it's looking good for tonight as I got kicked out.
So what's up with the arm? What do you actually fracture?
It was the 5th middle hand bone.
Okay.
And that's kind of it sucks, because that's where all the strength goes if you pull on the bar. Right, that didn't work for me, so no kiting for 8 weeks.
Wow. What were you up to? I knew you.
Yeah, I was ripping on the home train at home and stuff like that to kind of stay in shape. But it's a huge setback in the middle of the season, and you see all the other guys on the live stream I was watching all the time in Venezuela and Germany, and it's cool to see the other guys, but you want to be there as well, huh?
Yeah, it's got to be difficult. But hey, 8 weeks isn't too bad. We've seen
you
pretty
can't
big.
Yeah, if you have a knee injury, man. Look at Aaron Hedlow. Yeah. He was in Germany also for you, so
he's been
that's really sad if you're out for 1 year or something like that. Whether with Kevin last year here. Right.
Well, you got some time to stick around to talk through a few more heats. I'm not sure where we're going after this. I think we might be going.
There will be a lunch break, I think.
I think we got a lunch break, but we've got some time before then. It looks like that was Nils. So I think we're going to a women's heat now.
I think it's Ariel.
Oh, we've got Valentin and Ariel. That's right.
Gara out there.
So
the younger brother of Sebastian.
That's right. All right. Well, we'll be back in less than 30 seconds here. Dave Tyberski in the booth with Mr. Michael Schitzhofer. So stick around. We'll be back with more live beachside from Fuerteventura. Back here live with Ariel Corniel.
Trying to pull a blind shot.
Did you see that last heat over there, Ariel? It was super close, just down to the wire. I mean, the best thing.
I was like, I had to go for a run with the camera in my kite to catch some nice views for the camera guys here. But I saw that Ariel lost his kite in one of the first.
Yeah,
tricks.
they both lost their heat. He
Oh.
was up against the Russian guy, Borisov.
Yeah, also lost.
And he lost his kite too. And then they were just
nice blind shot tree.
trick to trick and just down to the wire. I was watching the points, and it was just like each of them just kind of inching away, and in the end it was Ariel.
Yeah, and if you have that in your heat, you get so frustrated, nervous, and hectic. You see your opponent maybe doing other tricks, and you are out there swimming, no kite.
But yeah, both of them had a caddy on the beach waiting when they got back to the shore.
Yeah, I was quite lucky.
They were definitely lucky. But Valentin, Valentin's, we've seen him in a couple events this year, but he's Seb's brother, right?
Yeah, the younger brother.
And he's riding pretty strong.
Stepping in the footsteps of his older brother.
Yeah, it's stepping on his heels.
Yeah. Ariel struggles there with his blind shot. Second try, didn't make it. Now one more. Yeah, blind shot 3.
It would be interesting to see Seb versus Valentin.
Oh, yeah, that would be a good one, huh?
Yeah, we used to see that. Kevin Langeret and Ruben Lenton are cousins, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to see that quite a bit. I don't think we've seen brother versus brother. We've got Ariel with a 5.6.
Yeah, and he had a 3 on 3 on the outside now. It shouldn't be scored too high, it was like kind of low. Ooh, Espen passed from Valentin, but kind of struggling in the end, huh?
But Valentin right now is sitting in the lead over Ariel.
Yeah.
He's waiting for that 3-1-3 to come in that he did outside.
But it's like 3 tricks for Valentin and 2 for Ariel, I think.
We got 4 on the board. I mean, 2 of them were pops.
Yeah,
that
but
he didn't.
That's hard to count.
Yeah. But that counts as a trick attempt. I mean,
Yeah.
you see people like just do these little load and pops, like they look like they really have no intention of doing a trick.
Oh, but yeah.
And
For
it's
people
still
on the
it
live stream, I think it
counts.
looks quite comfortable out there. The water is kind of flat. You have nice kickers. There's a lot of wind. But if you're out there, you don't get it. You have wind. You have a lot of pressure, but the holes in the wind are huge, and you don't really see them. And it's like you go for a trick, you go downwind, you accelerate, and in the moment you unhook and you want to pop it, suddenly it's nothing, and you just lift 30 centimeters off the water. You think, what the hell happened here? And it's not as easy as you would think it is out there.
No,
For sure, it's the hardest place in the whole year. You have to chop, and you always see like the wave in front of you. If you would take off the first wave, you see the next wave that you would land on, and you're like, it's not good for your knee. And you have it in both directions here because it's so choppy.
Yeah, it is quite choppy, especially in those strong winds that we had first day and yesterday as well.
Yeah, but it really picked up today as well already.
Yeah, everyone's still on 7s again.
Ooh, Hasselhoff from Valentin.
That was pretty nice. Valentin's got a nice solid lead, 17 points to 9 points. Actually, now
Same trick from Ariel Cornell now, Hasselhoff.
Just coming in, we've got that spread is narrowed. Valentin still waiting for an approval on one of his tricks.
Late mob from Valentin and a low mob from Ariel. I think it's a really close heat.
Yeah, I think it is right now. Valentin showing a 21.6 and still waiting for one score from Ariel. Probably going to be about a tie, very close right now.
Valentin had a really nice slim on the way out, so I think that will put him in the lead if it shows up here.
Got that late mob waiting for approval.
Yeah, the slim was a 6, I think.
Yeah, 6s. That just got approved, so we've got a 26 points to 26 points. So it is tied.
That's close.
And a front blind
front blind, but
attempt.
didn't pull it.
Ariel right now on screen.
Going for toe side.
This is his chromo pass.
But lost the bar. looked good, but then in the end he didn't have the bar in his hand.
Usually he doesn't pass in the air. He passes it landing blind.
Yeah. But you have that here so often, like unexpected gust or no
Yeah.
gust in your trick, and suddenly the bar is on a different place where you used to have it.
Yeah.
And from the outside, it looks it was a NIS, but kite straight up, and he didn't really get from the water.
Yeah, it looked like he just pulled up on the bar. But both these guys with 9 trick attempts, and a pretty tight heat right now. We've got
1.5 minute, huh?
Yeah, minute
Not
22 remaining. So very tight heat right now. Ariel Cornell from Dominican Republic versus Valentine Guerat from France.
Going for back to blind.
Valentine going down.
Yeah.
Still sitting at Ariel with a very narrow lead, 26.27 to 26.03.
Yeah,
So
that's
Ariel leading
so
by
close.
0.25. So
If you see that after the heat that you lost by something like that, you're really
Yeah.
you're mad about yourself. You think like, if I would have tweaked that one trick a little bit more, maybe it would have been me.
exactly.
Going for the chrome up again and pulls it, and I think
Yeah,
that
he
will
knew
put him in a
That
lead,
trick
huh?
really, I think that was the trick that put him through that last heat, put him in over the top. So I think that one didn't seem to have as much power, but I'm sure it's going to give him an advantage right now. 29.38 for Ariel to
Valentine going for a
26.
kite loop.
Yeah, 26. So only 3-point advantage, but like a
Ooh,
toe
so
side shifty 3.
should be it with the trick attempts, huh? Yeah, I think Ariel is done, huh?
Yeah, Ariel is done with 12 trick attempts and 29
Time is over
points.
anyway.
And that's going to do it, unfortunately.
But you've seen it in so many heats here that the guys have, before they land even one trick, they have like already 6 attempts with like just pops to nothing, and
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
it's
and
frustrating.
Valentine has got an issue with his kite.
Yeah, the center line probably got over one of the bar ends, and then the kite just started looping. I had the same in my heat, and then my lines got tangled, and it was over for me.
Yeah, I saw that, huh?
Yeah, that's really, if you cannot do anything about it. You're out there, your bar is under the water, you just feel that the kite is looping, and nothing to do for you.
So what do you do?
Yeah, you just pray that the lines are right and that they stop looping, but in my case that didn't happen. The lines were wrong, and
You just
yeah,
had to
I looked at the watch and I had like 1.5 minutes left, but the tangled lines, you don't get the tricks done.
pull the release, huh?
No, I even tried one more, but I had a really bad crash with
Oh, yeah.
the tangled lines. Yeah.
Well, that looks
Lunch
like
break.
yeah, we've got the AP flag up, which means we've got a lunch break here for our riders and staff here. So we're going to cut to a break, but we've got Michael Schitzhofer here in the booth. I'm Dave Tyberski, bringing you the action here at ringside at Sotavento Beach, Fuerteventura. I think we're going to do about, a 45-minute break?
I don't know exactly, but I think it was half an hour.
Half an hour break,
I
okay.
think race director Eric wants to pull it through today with the double, huh?
Yeah, I think we're going to hold off on the finals, though.
Yeah.
So
okay.
we're going to get pretty far. So we've got plenty of action still to come up. So stick around. We've got more action on hand here from the PKRA Fuerteventura World Cup here in Sotavento Beach. Michael Schitzhofer,
Yeah,
Dave Tyberski. We'll be back in about a half hour. Come back and join
let's
us.
go for lunch.
All right. See ya.
Same talk, simple and plain. Got that same routine, playing like a movie scene. I'm trying to flip the script, play the king and you be queen. Dream of being by your side, truly caught my eye. I'm hoping you reply to the rose in a rhyme, cause I know we make a match, simple as that. I know they saying things about me, but let's stick to the facts. It's more than rap, it's passionate lyrics over the breaks. I'm hoping you relate to whatever it takes. See, I can hit you with a line time couldn't define, but I'd rather take action, girl, just show me a sign.
Virgo, Scorpio, what do you know? Moonlight, starlight, all of the Leo. Taurus in the house, and my Aries and Gemini. Light it up, blow it to the sky. One love, my Aquarius and Pisces. The Sagittarius, delirious.
been waiting for the right time. Please show me a sign. I check your horoscope and it said that you should be mine. I'm saying that you're fine in all the other terms. I'm trying to get to know you so we have a lot to learn. I'm knowing that you're special and you probably feel the same. You blush and hiding feelings, but I ain't trying to play no games. These other dudes are trouble, they're lacking better humor. Forget your past problems, I can be your better future. I've had my eye on you, but I'm not the stalker type. I try to show you signs between the lines that I write. I set the record straight, how much longer do I wait? I'm digging you, more the heads be digging through the crates. Let's get to know each other, girl, there really ain't no rush. So we can take our time, cause I'm trying to earn your trust. No matter what you are, Scorpio or Gemini, we can be a match together, girl, just show me your sign.
Virgo, Scorpio, what do you know?